Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the SoundCore Liberty 4 NC. Now you can pick these up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price for these, $100. Now they come in 5 different colors. You got black, light blue, navy blue, white, and pink. All right, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now these are Bluetooth version 5.3. The codecs is SBC, AAC, and LDAC. Now these feature multipoint. That means you can connect 2 devices at the same time. Now these are IPX4 sweat and water resistant. You got 11mm custom dynamic drivers. You get an active noise cancellation and transparency mode. You got 6 mics for crystal clear phone calls. The battery life on these is 10 hours on a single charge for a total of 50 hours using the charging case. Now you also got fast charge. 10 minutes of charge will give you 4 hours worth of playtime. And the case does feature Qi wireless charge. Now you're getting full touch controls, and there's an app that's available for Android and iOS to let you customize your EQ settings and other features. All right, so all of that for $100. Let's see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, here we go. SoundCore Liberty 4 NC. Now, on a side note, this is a special request video. A lot of y'all been asking me to check these out. So let's check them out and see if they're worth $100. Here we go. One more. Okay, let's see what you get inside. These are going to be your earbuds. And it does have a little multifunctional button on here. We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, flick of the wrist. Usual books and shit, plug them and file them. This is going to be USB-A to USB Type-C charging cable. All right, shoes, inspect that for quality. And you got some different size ear tips. Okay, small, medium, and large. All right, now for the actual earbuds. Oh, check this out. Now you got a little button right here. Little button that pops them open. Again, this is a multifunctional button. All right, shoes. Multifunctional button for Bluetooth pairing, to reset your earbuds, and of course, to open them up. Let's take a look at the actual buds. Okay, little plastic stickers. Okay, here we go. Now these are the pencil style or stem style, however you want to call it. Okay, gold tip pins. Here's your charging case. All right, so let's go ahead and pair these up and start our usual testing. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. First, let's check the case for wireless charge. Now I got the Razer wireless charger. If you put it on and wireless charge works, you're going to see the lights flashing. There it is. And the lights on the earbud is blinking. Wireless charger on deck. Now let's take a look at the actual case. Little SoundCore branding, plastic, matte feel, so no fingerprints. You got the multifunctional button. On the bottom, USB Type-C charging slot. Let's check the magnet strength. Okay, we'll start with minimum shakage. Okay, no movement. Intermediate shakage. No movement. Maximum shakage. No movement. Excellent strength on the magnets. All right, so here's a closer look at the actual earbuds. Again, this is the pencil style. Nice and lightweight. Now, for the pairing process, real simple. If you got an iPhone, all you have to do is open up the case. They'll automatically be in Bluetooth pairing mode. Go to your phone's Bluetooth menu and select the Liberty 4 NC. If you got an Android phone, these feature Google Fast Pair. So as soon as you pop open the case, you'll see the prompt. Just hit connect. Now, once you got them paired up, download the SoundCore app. You're going to see a picture of the earbuds, the name of the earbuds, the battery percentage for the left, the right, and the charging case. Now, here's your ambient sound tab. So you got noise cancellation. Now you got some different modes. You got adaptive noise cancellation with environmental detection. So that means if you turn that on, it's going to automatically apply as much noise cancellation as needed depending on your environment. Or you can do manual. So you got 1 to 5. So if you're on a noisy subway, put it on max. If you're in the house and you want to block out the kids, put it on 1. Okay, so you got normal mode and you got transparency. Now you got fully transparent or vocal mode. You also have wind noise reduction. Now you got a fully functional EQ, so you got 3D surround sound, You got Hear ID. That's going to give you a personalized listening experience. You got a bunch of different presets. So you got SoundCore Signature, Acoustic, Bass Booster, Bass Reducer. A lot of different presets. And of course, my favorite, custom EQs. Okay, so you can customize them. Of course, I got my V pattern all ready to go. Now you got Safe Volume. It's going to give you an actual reading of the decibels. You can refresh that if you want. And you can limit high volume. Now you also got fully customizable touch controls for the left and the right. So you got single press, double press, triple press, and long press. Fully functional app. Oh, real quick, I forgot to show y'all some more settings. Okay, so you got auto play and pause. You got gaming mode for ultra low latency. You got sound leak compensation. You can turn your prompt tone on and off. Sound mode. If you got an Android phone, make sure you switch to LDAC. Okay, now that's going to take about 10 seconds to do. The only problem with that is if you put it in LDAC, you won't be able to use Multipoint Connection. Okay, so let's switch back. I want to show you one more thing. You do have a fit test, dual connections. Again, if you turn that on, you can't use Multipoint. You got auto power off, find your device, okay, update firmware, help and feedback, and a quick start guide. All right, so now let's talk about the fit, the feel, and the look. Now I'm wearing them right now. I'm using transparency mode, and I will say this, the transparency mode seems to be working perfectly fine. I can hear myself nice and clear. I can hear my nails on the table. I don't feel like I'm yelling, and I can even hear white shoes purring. Now, as far as the fit, I'm using the medium-sized ear tips. It's nice and tight. Let's do the head shake test. I'm going to start off with minimum shakage. Okay, no movement. Intermediate shakage. No movement, just scared shoes. Maximum shakage. Okay, no movement at all. You can wear these to the gym if you want. I prefer wings, but they don't seem like they're going to fall out of my ears. Now, let me show you how they look. Not the most discreet looking earbuds in the world with that stem, but it's a nice tight fit. Giggity. All right, so now let's do a little sound test. All right, so I got a classic song queued up. We got And the Beat Goes On by The Whispers. Now, if you ever played Grand Theft Auto, you know this song. I'm going to start off at maximum volume, active noise cancellation turned off, and the EQ set to SoundCore Signature. All right, here we go. Birdman hands rubbing together. I think these are going to sound good, but let's put them to the test. One tap of play and pause. I promise y'all I'm not going to sing. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Now, right off the rip, SoundCore earbuds always sound good, and these are no different. The highs and mids sound nice and clear. I'm waiting to hear a little bit more bass. Ooh, okay. Now, I'm definitely going to play with the EQ settings in a second. Hold on, I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. Hold up. Where's my microphone at? Hold up. And the beat goes on. Let's go. Looks like our love everlasting. And the beat goes on. Hold up, I got a question for y'all. On and on, do you ever wonder that to win somebody's got to lose? I might as well get over. Just like fishing in the ocean, there'll always be someone new to love you better. You did me wrong, but I've been through stormy weather, and the beat goes on. Okay, hold up. These actually sound pretty good. Let's check something. Okay, let's try 3D surround sound. Ooh. Okay, that really makes a difference. Let's see. Don't for nobody. Ooh. Okay, the EQ actually really works. Ooh, mad highs and mids. Okay. Always be something new. Ooh, okay. Now, wow. Super loud. Hold up. I feel like I'm yelling. All right, let me tell you something. All right. Now, these are one of those sets of earbuds that the EQ actually works. Let me talk about that for a minute, because a lot of these earbuds, they have an app that has a customizable EQ, then you change the settings, and it just makes minimal differences. This one right here, every time you press a different EQ preset, the music dramatically changes. Now, when you put on 3D surround sound and the custom Floss EQ, all right, screenshot this if you're at home, bro, these just got super loud and crispy. Hold up. Wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. We got to try something else. Let's do our Nipsey Hussle. Let's do the Blue Laces test real quick. Oh, we got Blue Laces 3 already? Hold up, chill. No, not that one. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, this is the bass test. Okay. Calm down, Floss. Ooh! Bro! Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. Morgan, let they know that. Wow. All right, hold up. First of all right, let me talk about this real quick. First of all, the volume on these. I'm gonna say this right now. All right, even without the noise cancellation test, for $100, okay, for $100, just for sound quality alone. If you like earbuds that are loud, these are definitely loud. The highs and the mids, extra crispy. And again, the EQ settings actually make a difference. Wow. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm a little bit more impressed than I thought I was going to be. Let me put them back in one more time. I want to try one last thing. All right, so let's turn on noise cancellation. We're going to do it on maximum and see if that affects anything. No, still super loud. I could barely hear. Okay, I'm talking my regular voice right now. I don't even hear my own voice hardly. This is crazy. All right, this is crazy. Now, the side note, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just having fun down here, but I'm keeping it real with y'all. These are the truth. For $100, yeah, these are definitely the truth. Let's do a little bit more testing though. All right, so now let's check the multi-point connection. And remember, you got to turn off LDAC for this to work. Now I'm going to put the earbuds right by the mic. Let's play the Galaxy. Okay, you hear the music? Now let's try the iPhone. Instant switch. So the multi-point connection works flawlessly. All right, so now let's check for auto play and pause. I'm going to play some music, and when you take the earbud out of your ear, the music should pause by itself. When you put the earbud back in, it should start playing again. Here we go. Let's hit play. All right, now I'm going to pop out the earbud. Okay, the music pause. I'm going to put it back in my ear. Music started. So that feature definitely works. All right, so now let's do the reconnection test. How long do these take to reconnect your phone after you take them out and put them in the charging case? Let's hit play on the music. Okay, so you see they're connected. Now I'm going to take these out, drop them in the case, close them up, wait for them to fully disconnect. There it is. All right, so here we go. Take them out the case. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, 5 Mississippis. That's pretty good. Now let's do the one earbud test. Can you play music from one earbud while the other one is charging up in the case? Let's find out. I'm going to hit play on the music. Okay. Now I'm going to take out the left earbud, drop it in the case. Let's hit play again. Okay, so the right side is playing. Now I'm going to put the left side back in. Wait for it to reconnect. Okay, that was faster than 5 Mississippis. Drop in the right side. Let's hit play on the music. The left side is still playing. Okay, so you can use either earbud independently, doubling your battery life. All right, so now let's check the touch controls. And keep in mind, these are fully customizable, but here's how I got mine set up. So for the right earbud, single tap for play and pause. That'll also answer them phone calls. Okay, you see it works. Now double tap to go to the next song. Triple tap to go to the previous track. And long press for volume up. See the volume going up? Now, for the left earbud, long press for volume down. Okay, see it going down? And if you want to, instead of having a long press for volume up and down, you can have it activate your voice assistant or cycle between active noise cancellation and transparency mode. So all of the touch controls work perfectly. All right, so now let's check the call quality. Now I'm going to call up Amaya. Okay. Okay, it's ringing. SoundCore. You're... New number alert. Nah, dude. Why you be answering the phone mad shook though? You be like, hello? You supposed, if it's a new number, you gotta be like, yo, who this? Yeah, you sounded mad shook just now. You was like, hello. Yo, all right, check this out. What you doing? Why did I even ask? I keep forgetting. I'm setting myself up for these questions here. All right, check this out. All right, check this out. All right, how do I sound? I'm testing out some new headphones, or actually earbuds. How do I sound? Okay, I'm saying that's how old people talk. I sound good though? All right, check this out. Do you hear any wind? No wind. What about now? All right, this is maximum windage. I'm bringing it in closer. Do you hear any wind? Okay, now you hear it? Is it annoying? Like say we're having a full conversation and I just had the wind like this. You'll be like, nah, all right, okay, all right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, without the wind, or like right now, I'm talking at my regular tone. How do I sound? Sound good. All right, so a 7.5. Okay, all right, so that's pretty solid. 7.5 for regular, but what about the wind? The wind is a -12. All right, so these are not the earbuds for me to wear when I'm riding my motorcycle and talking to you on the phone. You didn't know? I'm thinking about copping a motorcycle, bro. Why you always gotta blow me up, man? I can't have a dream. Let me have a dream. All right. Well, let me get back to shooting this video. All right, I'm gonna call you back. All right, bye. Okay. Now, Amaya is my go-to source for testing headphones and earbuds for call quality because we talk on the phone all day, all night. And I talk to her when I'm driving my car with the windows open, so she knows the difference between the wind and all of that. I put plenty of earbuds, the Brookstone fan right by the earbuds, and you can hear the difference. She ranked these a 7 for call quality and a -12 for the wind. She said the wind, it was blasting. And if you look closely, I'm going to show you something real quick. If you look closely, I want to go to the app, right? From the app, now of course, it just disconnected. But from the app, I had on wind reduction. See, I had it on transparency and wind noise reduction. So the call quality on these, not the best in the world, but definitely not trash. Just don't ride your motorcycle when you're wearing these. Now, one more thing, too. You see, Amaya quick to roast me when I said I had a motorcycle. She was like, oh, come on, bro, you ain't got no motorcycle. Stop lying to the people. I'm just kidding, okay? I'm just kidding. But the call quality is pretty good. All right, so now let's check for active noise cancellation. Now I'm going to do my 2 usual tests. We're going to do in the house and then outside. Now for in the house, we're going to start off with the baby crying and no music. And we're just going to switch from transparency to noise cancellation just to make sure that the mics actually work. Now with no music, you should hear a dramatic change. So let's hit the baby. Turn on noise cancellation. Okay. Now, with no music playing, as soon as you turn on noise cancellation, it feels like the wind is being sucked out of your head. That's how you know that the mics are actually working. So it does have noise cancellation, but how strong is it? Let's find out. So I'm going to put it on manual mode. We got it all the way up to number 5. I'm going to play some music with the baby crying, and y'all know my 3 levels. We got trash tier, okay tier, and top tier. A top tier set of noise canceling earbuds. I shouldn't hear any of the baby crying at all over my music. All right, here we go. Let's hit the baby. Let's take it to some music. Let's get maximum volume. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, hold up. Wow. Oh, what baby? Ladies and gentlemen, what baby? Now, this is due to 2 things. First of all, the noise canceling mics actually work. But the volume, okay, I can't stress this enough. the volume, LDAC turned on, okay, my EQ set to floss, and the 3D surround sound on, the volume is so loud, I did not hear any of the baby crying at all. And that's what you want from noise-canceling earbuds or headphones. So these pass my in-the-house test. Let's take them outside. We'll test them out in the car because remember, the baby crying, that loud pitch whine, that's the high end of the spectrum. We want to test the low end, like a car engine rumbling. That'll be like a jet plane or a train or a subway car. So I'm going to test that in the car. And then I also got to get White Shoes some dinner. So I'm going to wear these to the store and I'll talk to my homegirl in the store with our transparency mode and see how that works. I'll be right back. All right, so I just came back from the store testing out transparency mode and active noise cancellation, and here's the results. Now, as far as transparency mode, I just came back from Tony's. I had to get White Shoes some food. Shout out to Teresa, because Teresa told me if I mention her in this video, next time I come, she's going to give me a free can of cat food. So, Teresa, here's your mention. Okay, we had a full conversation. The transparency mode works perfectly fine. I did not have to take the earbuds out of my ears to hear every word she said. She heard everything I said. It was just like I didn't have earbuds in at all. Now, I'm not going to say these are as good as Sony or the AirPod Pros, but they get the job done. Okay, no issues with transparency mode. Now, as far as active noise cancellation, I was sitting in my loud-ass car, revving the engine with the cold start, and I heard my music perfectly fine. And again, that's due to the volume on these, okay? This might not be Sony or Bose level noise cancellation, but when you got this kind of volume, if you're wearing these and you at work in the break room and somebody's watching a game on the TV, people playing dominoes or dice or playing cards, you just want to zone out to your music and scroll Instagram in peace, these are the ones right here for $100. You cannot complain. The volume level on these is taking it over the top. Let's kind of wrap this video up. All right, so I just did a few more tests off camera, and here's the results. I did the range test. I walked all the way to 30 feet, no drop connection at all. Next, I watched a few videos, YouTube, Netflix, Amazon Prime, no lip sync delay at all. Now, keep in mind, this does have gaming mode for low latency. I'm not a phone gamer, but that option is there if you need it. So overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm ranking the SoundCore Liberty 4 NCs as a major go. Ladies and gentlemen, SoundCore has done it again. And for $100, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. If you got an Android phone, you get an LDAC, the app, okay, full custom touch controls and EQ that actually works, IPX4 sweat and water resistant, 10 hours battery life. The volume level on these is ridiculous. The sound quality is amazing. Crispy highs and mids, deep punchy bass. Did I mention the volume? The volume is super loud. Bro, for $100, I can stamp these down with the Floss seal of approval, okay? If you're looking for a decent set of earbuds for $100, I know a lot of people are going to ask me which sound better, these or the Tozos. Look, these are $50 cheaper than the Tozos. I would jump on these immediately, okay? I would go back in time. All right, if you got a DeLorean, go back in time and jump on these yesterday. Anyway, these are the SoundCore Liberty 4 NCs. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. And this is my one special request video for the week. Let me know what y'all want to see next week. If there's anything specific that I haven't reviewed, even if it's a little bit old, I'm taking special requests. I'm trying to do one special request video per week. And one more side note. Now, I know my videos be kind of long, but here's the thing. On my channel, when I'm talking to y'all, my subscribers, I respect your money. Okay, now I could have easily made this video in 5 minutes and said, this works, that works, this works, that works. But I like to test everything in real life and let you see it, because whether it's $100 or $1,000, your money is important. Okay, so if you're getting ready to spend $100, I want you to know that everything works and you've seen it for yourself. Even though the video is a little bit longer, but it's your money. You shouldn't want to just throw it away on a 5-minute video that says, okay, noise cancellation works, the touch controls work, everything works. I want you to see that it actually works. Okay, so I apologize for making these long-ass videos, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to give y'all my honest opinion. I'm trying to give y'all a full review on any product that I do. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Flossy, man. Deuces. Spot to the beam up, me and Shoes. Alright, Shoes, you ready? Let's get up out of here. Energize.
Hey guys, Jerry Springer here. Subscribe to Flossy Carter for the real reviews. He has a tech channel on YouTube, and he already has over 2 million subscribers, so give him a look. You may like it, and it could be very useful. Take care of yourself and each other.